Shalom, it's Sophie. Yes. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, so welcome back, Capricorn. This is Sagittarius. No, it's Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. You guys voted first on my Twitter. You guys can go follow me over there on Trolling Carrots, but you also can follow me on Selfie Carrots. I do have that, but that's gonna be for informational. And my trolling page is just for like my numbers and random things that I have that I want to talk about content wise. Okay, my page got lost in the sauce, and I was like, "Whoa, I don't want to just I didn't like I'm a Capricorn. I was like, no, business is professionalism first. So I made a troll page. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do your love message, of course, and then we're going to do your tea leaf reading. So one, I'm going to do an ESPN of that just to see where you guys at energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You guys are more than welcome, if you're new here, to subscribe to my channel. I'll definitely try to stay more consistent, but I am in a transition of pretty much moving homes. I've been moving a lot this whole entire year, so when spirit needs you, have another vibration under your feet, then it does. Okay, so always remember, when you're moving, you're just downloading new information. Okay, so this is gonna be for your emotional. We got target, a goal oriented person. Okay, so emotionally, you guys are in a space where it's like, okay, I want to emotionally receive this, I want to emotionally obtain this, and I want to emotionally fulfill this. Okay, so you guys are in an emotional space. Okay, so put your heart on your person that you want or people that you want, and make sure you're able to maintain that vibration. Okay, and then we have, so this is gonna be for spiritual, dog, a close up. So pleasure with a close friend. So this could definitely be someone that we started off as close friends. So this could be somebody you guys have always, had a close relationship with and wanted to have a close relationship, or you kept yourself in close proximity with this person. Okay, so this person has always been a spiritual friend rather than, maybe a physical person. And then we have dagger. So this is gonna be in your physical space. Okay, it says fears, worries, intense situations. Okay, so this right here is gonna be what you guys are going to be focused on. So you guys may feel like if you get close, it's going to be tense, it's going to be a lot more, your fears are going to come to surface or be more magnified. So just kind of reduce that and, kind of try to reduce that and be more cognitive of it when you are in the physical space with this person. Okay, and then we have broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. So mentally, so that's that, those fears are probably not going to manifest as you think. Those worries are not going to manifest as you think. Those tense situations may not be as tense as you believe. Okay, so this may be a positive affirmation for some of you guys, but if you have something that was on your mental, maybe it's not going to manifest as you thought. Okay, because it has to be, mitigated in some type of sense or aspect. Okay, shuffle that up and I'll see you guys get more messages in your other placements. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. All right, so we're gonna get a general message. But first, before we get a general message, we're using the, I haven't used this deck in so long. I love this deck. It is so interesting. I got this deck, when I watch readings, I like to basically just look at them for decks and how people communicate with them. But I'm going to give you guys a crystal message just to, go ahead and seal up the emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental manifestation that you guys have been maybe wondering or in the space of, okay? Let's see what crystal message. You guys can do more homework and just Google that. One of the websites, I'll leave it below, is energymuse.com. And that website is so insightful because you guys can take like a little quiz on there and pretty much just like kind of get what crystal messages may be more significant for you, okay? So if you need any more crystal messages. So shout out to Energy Muse. But this is going to be for that. We got carnelian. So this is pretty much a basic crystal, but this is within the first vibration of the deck. So carnelian, you guys are probably familiar with this, but this is really good for Mars Day. This is like an Aries crystal, but it's also at the bottom of the deck we have garnet. So this is like an Aries driven crystal. You guys can definitely be dealing with an Aries, but carnelian is gonna be good for. Let's look at that. All right, so creativity. So this is really good because Mars is really to get all that creative energy out, but also get your own personal, like, mental aspirations out. Okay, I call this like the mental aspiration crystal. I always put this like under my pillow when I want to have like more creative thoughts about like maybe doing my readings a little different or anything like that, or definitely when I'm doing collages, etc., etc. So this protects against glamours. Okay, so anybody's spell. I personally needed that. Like, I literally been having so many like spiritual attacks, and I'm like, okay, it's because I've been sharing more, of course, but sometimes people, I made this quote and it might be significant for you all. I said, you're not private, you're just lacking love. And most people don't want to share love because love is very powerful, it's magnetic, but it's also a freaking shield, okay? So just remember that. But it also helps against envy and the evil eye, okay? So you see I have that on today. Bringing good fortune to the wearer. It prevents blood from rushing to the head to cause precipitate action or whatever. Helps you remain calm during disputes. So that tense and worry and fears within the physical space is going to be good to combat that. So wear that and give that to your partner as well, or your, whoever you're dealing with. It says if family means a lot to you. So this would be family could be sending you that evil eye, because you just never know who is actually envious of you. Okay, so your sexual drive is strong. Lust or aggression has been a problem in the past life. Okay, so that is that aggressive energy that the Mars will be tackling. Today's a Tuesday day. Okay. Directed towards creativity and raising your kundalini. So I definitely recommend before you go to bed, put this crystal underneath your pillow or within your sheets or whatever, or meditating before you go to bed with a kundalini vibrational raising meditation, okay? So the timing is going to be Taurus season, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Scorpio, okay? So this is going to be definitely important for Scorpio. Some of these guys can be dealing with these signs, okay? Or somebody definitely who could be sending you Evi, that is this zodiac sign, okay? So your soul path is expressing soul vitality. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to pull, I'm going to pull one dice. So we're just working with 2 dice today. So we're going to pull 6 cards for your general reading. So this is going to be just an overall general message for the month of May. And whenever this time you guys come to this video, okay? It always resonates when you come, and I always recommend bookmarking these, and if something significant is important, or maybe I give you a tip in here that you can use, then come back to it, okay? I haven't done videos in so long, but I've been missing them so much. You guys know, like I have been trying to keep my, as much as consistent I can be on my Instagram, which you guys can go follow me on Self Tarot. They'll all be in the description box below. But that's what I try to upload every 7 days. I've been doing it on Saturdays because that's the discipline and responsibility. I've been, asking Spirit to get me back into my responsible mode. But I'll be punishing myself thinking that I am not responsible when I just know that circumstances are keeping me from doing such. Okay. So we have the 3 of Wands. So it's just time for you guys to be waiting, but also manifesting, okay? Really knowing what those 3 pillars are. So what do you want to do from the past? What can you manifest from the past? Okay, they always say your past shows you your future. So past, present, and then future, okay? Past, present, and future. So this is where that 3 of Wands is going to come in. What action can I take from the past? What actions have I taken in the past that has manifested today? What actions can I do today that has manifested, that's going to manifest in the future, okay? So this kind of like a do. Okay, the 3 level, but also the moon. So what emotional outburst, or what emotional what's the word? It's not coming through, so don't worry about it. What emotional patterns have I been creating with my own personal actions? Okay, what maternal thing that I've been needing to do with myself or illuminate on myself to, provoke or prevent or cause the effect. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's that. So then we got this. We got the 2 of Wands. Okay, so some more actions, but also seeing past, present, long-term, short-term. Okay, so whenever you get the 3 of Wands, it's kind of like you are able to you have the ability to see the past and the future. Okay, but then when you see the future, you have to say, okay, is this the future, or is this because I think about dream recollection, and whenever I think about that, I always ask Spirit to bind anything that I haven't that I do not want to manifest. But I also say to myself, I ask the question, is this literal? Because sometimes you can have a full literal dream, or you can have a figurative dream, okay, or symbolic dream. So even in that type of aspect, you say, okay, was this a literal action, or was this a figurative action? Okay, because sometimes you have to take figurative actions, okay, rather than a literal action to do such, to manifest anything, okay, because this is about you digging and harvesting something, okay. So that's going to come through that way. And then that 5 of it, kind of 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands, because that's how sometimes, guys, you have to add. Okay, so sometimes you have to put 2 and 2 together, and you get that 5, but then you get that one little thing that's like the Ace of Wands. It's like, okay, what's the objective between anything that may be, a discrepancy within my objective to reach a goal, okay? So then we have 2 of Pentacles, okay? So that's that long-term, short-term juggle, but also what am I manifesting and what am I bringing into my home, my area, my dome, okay? So my mind, what am I manifesting and letting be downloaded within my own personal mind, but also how am I dancing to, because you have to kind of like dance, like that Kundalini. Dancing is a form of Kundalini, okay, energy. So that's pretty much what I want to say. If you guys need to dance, go dance to raise your vibration, okay? And then we say the Page of Wands. Oh God, a lot of wands, a lot of action. All right, so this Page of Wands is going to be pretty much saying, how do I step into this new part of myself? What action needs to be taken? What new form of action is going to be taken that is going to catapult me into another different direction about what I'm, trying to obtain and receive, okay? So then we go into the Hierophant, okay? So the Hierophant is going to be what commitments I'm making. But today, this card was from the Tarot, Tatiana Tarot. If you guys watch her, she gives daily card readings, and I just, I like her form of descriptors. Okay, she has a really nice word flow. But then we have the Hierophant. Okay, so be your own guru. 10-11. Hey son. So actually, I was thinking about this. I might find, if I can find it. So don't quote me on this one, but I'll probably put it in the comments, or I'll try to put it in the description box. But there was this, I like listen to podcasts that talk about this tarot, and this lady had really broke this down. Okay, I'm gonna look for it, but she broke down the Hierophant so beautifully for me, and I was just like, this was just like perfect for me. She had just basically said that, like, we are so used to gurus and teachers that we're not being our own gurus and teachers. We're not being our own self-reflectors. We're not, because it's like, okay, the Bible is law, but what is the Bible really meant for? And how are people manipulating, okay, doctrines and scriptures and things like that, okay? That's what I'm going to remind you of. Sorry, I think my mom loves attention so much that she would come downstairs in the area and talk extremely loud. And I have to say those type of things because that literally is one of those things that's like a 10 of swords. It's like those are just like mild daggers. I'm not mad at her house, she pay her bills, but I just have to say that to y'all, okay? But that right there, because I'm like, y'all can hear her. And it's like those are things that are like, and now you're in this like you're in this box of, swords. You're in this box of hearing, okay? And what do you hear? What have you been burdened with hearing over and over again? What has pierced you, okay? And even those like self-talk, okay? What is even that self-talk, even that self-dialogue? What does that sound like so well that you're, able to maybe, what stops you? Because I think about this dagger right here. What stops you? What holds you to a position, okay? Because these are all piercing. And then also some of you guys need to go get a nose piercing, because that's actually, look up the meaning of piercings in their area, in certain spots, because that actually, they have real spiritual meanings, okay? So that's that. That's your general reading. I like that. I really like that. I really enjoyed that general reading for you all. But I'm going to go ahead and give you all a love message, and then we'll just do a ESPM for the next 2 weeks, okay? So about 8 more cards. So your love. So I'm going to do a masculine and feminine card for your partner, just to see, what they have to say. If you guys were looking for any love messages in that area. Anyway, okay, so your masculine, what is your masculine thinking? I'm going to be using the Adoring Virtue deck. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to say that. And I'm just in a space where I want to say certain things, and you guys just be with me in the moment, okay? Because this is my job. But I can't eliminate every freaking distraction. Okay, some of you guys need to watch, go Google your guys' scratches, okay? So if you guys been itching in a certain area, Google that, okay? Say the spiritual meaning of like my neck itching, or say the spiritual, because that means somebody's talking about you. Your left cheek means somebody's talking about you bad. Your right cheek means somebody's complimenting you. Your left ear means something's good coming through. Your right ear means, because like right now, it's right here, okay? And I have to think about that. Don't forget that people sometimes subconsciously disrespect you. Okay, so you guys have been, if you guys been watching, you guys are big on trending topics. Jocelyn's Cabernet. She would have plugged me for this. But yeah, she was like, "Are you coughing at me? Are you coughing at me?" And the girl probably didn't know she was being disrespectful. Like subconsciously, she probably was like, "I can't respect this woman." But then, spirit came through and said, "Disrespect her." Because shit like that happens, okay? Your nose itching. What does your nose itching mean? Somebody's being nosy. Okay, so your masculine, this is what they're thinking. It is safe for you to love them, okay? If your masculine side has been feeling some type of way, it is safe for you to love, and it's time for heart-to-heart conversations, okay? So your masculine is like in a space where it wants to do those things, okay? It's like, babe, it's safe to love me. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not coming up off you, okay? So that's what you've been needing to know. That's what they're saying to you, baby girl, okay? Or baby boy. Baby boy! So we got the heart-to-heart conversations, okay? So whatever conversation you need to have, make sure it's from a dialogue at which a place you don't want to hurt them. I don't say these things because I don't want to hurt you. I don't do these things because I don't want to do that to you. I don't want anybody doing that to me, okay? So you have to know. You have to know when you're in a vibration of never want to hurt them. Because a lot of people say, don't expect me out of you. Okay, I don't expect me out of you. And don't expect you out of them, okay? So just if you're here to have that dialogue, they're here to have that dialogue. If you're in the space of, if you're creating a safe space of love, they're creating a safe space of love, okay? So I'm going to put that back on the deck just in case you have something to say about that. So your feminine, so you, man, your response, or maybe this is what they're expecting from you, is going to be this. Rain. That song's coming up. Ooh. All right, so these two. Rain on me. Oh, won't you take this pain from me? Ooh, girl. Girl, I know my boobies is looking so good today. Girl, you said this is your true love and you deserve it. Are you coughing at me? Look at this shit. This is your true love, baby. And that's what they want to know from you. They're like, is it... Because this could be your love, but is it your true love? Do you understand? And sometimes you have to separate that. Sometimes it's a love for now. And sometimes it's not a love for later, okay? Because you have to understand, when you meet somebody, you're not going to be that same somebody. Tell me that's somebody. Aaliyah coming through. She said, bitch, get back on your job. Y'all know Aaliyah. This is Aaliyah Stan account. This is Aaliyah Stan page, okay? And I am Lisa Left Eye. But, they want to know, they like, okay, if this is a safe space of love, then guess what? I want to believe that you're my true love, okay? And they want you to know, if this is a safe space of love, then guess what? Then you deserve this love. You deserve this manifestation of me and your relationship, okay? So just know so, and just know that. Because at the end of the day, that's what you want, and that's what they want, okay? So that's your love message. So we're going to go ahead and go through with the Rider Tarot deck, the original OG. Oh, I'm going to give you guys you guys know the purple? Yeah, you guys know the purple one. I'm trying to do the readings that I used to, but I'm not sitting on the ground, and I like to be grounded when I do something, but I'm on a ladder, so it's like we got to step up. You know what I'm saying? We got to step up and we got to step down, okay? You got to step up and step down. So that's that up, down, up, down. So if you guys see a ladder, just know that it's basically telling you it's time to step up, okay? So then we have we have the month of the year. So this is going to be the month that you guys need to focus on for your career. So some of you guys came here for some career answers, and you guys are ready to receive that, okay? So I'm just going to pull 8 cards for the general reading. For your, just kind of like what's going on emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, okay? For the rest of the month. Because we got the little ESP on the top. I'm trying to do it, but I like to remix my shit. I'm an Aquarius. You guys, unpredictable. Y'all got a lot of music coming through. Some of you guys have a person who is in the music industry. Some of you guys are definitely going to need to make, some romantic things. Make a playlist for them. October. Okay, so this is going to be the month that you guys need to focus on your career and whatever you need to do from now to then, okay? From now to then, focus on that, okay? Just so you can have something that's going to be really, more stable and more grounding for you, okay? Because I just feel like whatever you guys are doing, it's going to manifest by October, okay? And this is going to be the astral house. So this is basically going to be guaranteeing you guys success, okay? No matter what, if you work on something diligently from now to October, which is you guys' seasons anyway, you're going to have success in that area, okay? Because it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed no matter what, okay? Some of you guys need to pay attention to the number 555. That could be your synchronicity, but also 6 o'clock, okay? So whenever 6 o'clock, if you're working, be done at 6, no matter what, okay? Because that's, that's pretty much the time that Spirit's like, you're good. You have put in your hours, you have put in your time, and all of that, okay? Okay, so this is for you. Sorry, she got her own drama going on. Let's do want this to be recorded. So we got this 3 of Swords. Okay, so emotionally, some of you guys, for the next 2 weeks, are going to be feeling like you guys are emotionally have been betrayed. You may be focused on the healing of the emotional betrayal. Some of you guys can maybe magnifying that betrayal. Some of you guys may be betraying yourself. You're like, damn, I betrayed myself emotionally by doing that. Damn, you start checking yourself like, I could have actually went through that. I could have actually grew through that with this person. That's why people don't believe it. So we'll talk about that. That's why people don't be believing they can actually be with people, because it's like, oh, if this happened, I'm done. Oh, if this, I do this, I'm done. It's like, you can't have the deal breakers. And Scorpios, you guys need to stop betraying people knowing that you will betray them in a heartbeat. Okay? Like, I feel like Scorpios is damn delusional, because y'all will betray a person before they even betray you, and just to say you did it before they did it. Like, that's so tit for tat and petty. It's time to grow up. Is you emotionally ready or not? Okay, so then we go into this, the 2 of Cups. Spiritual. It's like you will manifest this person while heartbreaking this person. Okay, now I gotta snap on y'all ass, okay? Pop, lock, and drop it. Okay, so this is right here is telling you, Spirit's gonna spin you somebody that's equally yoked to you. They gonna betray you, they gonna betray you harder. You betray them, they gonna betray you even dirtier, okay? And you don't want that, because y'all little crybaby ass really be wanting love. But you can't run away from this. You can't put the dagger in between a heartbreak that's already been had between these 2 partnerships, okay? So then we got the 7 of Wands. It's like, damn, for once, stand on your shit. For once, physically stand on your shit. For real. For once, physically stand on your partnership. Okay? Stand on that. The same way you would stand on it, you would need to stand on you. Okay? Because it's like, this is what you want. This is what you desire physically. Okay? These other daggers are this obstacles that you have to be able to work through. Because you will see betrayal and then manifest it for yourself. Okay? Sorry, Sagittarius. Your ass needs to stand on what you love too. Okay? This person wants to run off and get on the plane just like your ass. Okay? Capricorn, this person want to put in work just like you. This person care about their career like you. Okay? They're not gonna, you don't, because the Capricorn, sometimes the reason why Capricorn won't be with you is because, guess what? They ain't trying to fucking look crazy at work. Okay? They be like, I'm not gonna be fine out at work. And then we got the 7 of Cups, okay? So these options, okay? I got options. Okay? So then we got this right here for that primary reason that it's really important for you not to be delusional in all your options, okay? You not to, if you have a whole bunch of options, these are all the manifestations that can actually happen for you if you're with somebody that can be with you, okay? If you're with somebody that's going to be with you, guess what? That 7 to 7, that 7 to 7, that 14, it means it's full of love. It's that 5. It's going to go through that 5 with you, okay? It's going to go through all that heartbreak with you. It's going to heal you through all that 3, okay? So that's that. We're going to go into the next 2 weeks. Damn, I don't know why this deck been coming. Okay, we have the death at the bottom of the card. So some of you guys need to really die. Like, not literally, but figuratively, okay? Like, I'm no longer this person because I want to be with this person, okay? I can no longer be that person if I want to be with this person, okay? And there are some people offer those type of gifts to their partners when they want, not for them to feel insecure and, feed their ego, but for them to actually, be satisfied within their relationship. Sometimes you need outside attention to be properly with somebody. Sometimes you need that outside attention to be properly with somebody because it's like, okay, well, why would I seclude this person from even expressing that? Why would I seclude this person from expressing that to me? Okay, if it brings no harm, it brings no danger. And then you stop something when it brings danger. But then again, sometimes you can't give people that much leeway. Okay? Anyway. Oh, these came out backwards, but I'm not going to do that one. Okay. So we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so emotionally for the next, for the wrapping up the rest of the month, Scorpio, Capricorn. Oh, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So we got the Queen of Swords. So there's going to be emotional time to stand up for yourself. So it's like, so we go here into this. We got that. So this will be underneath here. Y'all know how I would talk about it if it was spread on the table. So we got this. Okay? Look at this. You put that... This is what you need to say ain't gonna happen no more. This is called emotional boundaries. When you get the 3 of course, this is me teaching you. When you get the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, emotional boundary. That's an emotional boundary, okay? It's behind it because it's like, ooh, because I cut a mother sucker, okay? I'm gonna cut a mother sucker, okay? Emotional boundary, and you have to state that. This means stated, okay? Whenever you see this card in this hand, it means I'm gonna state that emotional boundary, even if I look like a bitch, okay? Then we got this. We got the Hierophant. One more time for the Hierophant because it came through in your general reading. So we got the Hierophant. Now go. What is gonna be the spiritual? What is gonna be 11:11? What is gonna be the spiritual? How do I say this? What is gonna be the spiritual glue for you guys' relationship? What are you guys going to spiritually work towards? That's something nobody's going to be able to see. A spiritual manifestation is invisible. So what are you and this person that spiritually working towards that no one can quit? Okay? So that's going to be one of those things because look at this. What did you guys spiritually manifest to even obtain this? What did you guys spiritually conjure up to even have this type of love? Because it has to have, this is like God in a contract. This is like the God in the contract. What's the God in the contract? What is this? This the God in the contract? Okay, what do you guys both worship in some magnitude? Okay, and a lot of people be saying, okay, you guys maybe worship this and worship that. Sometimes you gotta be so in tune with your partner that they even think the craziest shit about y'all, and nobody can even say nothing. Yeah. So we got this 4 of Swords. Okay, so physically meditate on those things. Okay, what is non-negotiable in your partnership? Okay, what is more valuable? See how you put those 3 swords up? This is how y'all hang up those emotional problems. Okay, put it on display. This is how we hang that shit up. This is how we chop that down. This is how we cut that insecurity out. Okay? There's that 4 of Swords. And you see how this is what we put to rest. We put that shit to rest easily. That's dead. Okay? That's done. Because at the end of the day, some things need to be done. And you have to be physically ready to be like, okay, once we had this discussion, the discussion don't need to be had again. Okay, the discussion don't need to be had again because it's a boundary. It's another emotional boundary. But this is actually a physical boundary that you guys are both mentally, like we tuned in. We ain't doing that. Okay, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing this either. Okay, so you and your partner need to know that. Especially if you guys have partners that are, maybe past infidelity and shit like that. Okay, when you bring it up, you bring it right back into your world. When you bring that up, oh, this you got this, you did this, you did that. You bring it right back into your world. You manifest that conversation right back into your world. Because why? If we on the wheel, we on the wheel. If we in a frame, we in a frame. If we in a picture, we in a picture. If we in a picture, we get the picture, okay? If you in a picture, we get the picture. But a lot of people have been unknowing that picture is going to be permanent, okay? That picture's going to be permanent. That picture's going to stand, okay? All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for taking the time to spend 25 minutes with me. And I hope that you guys have a great month. And I hope to see you guys again. I'm going to try to do as many videos as I can for this week. But right now, I'm just going to focus on the 4 signs. And then you guys, whatever. I don't have no ideas for weekly videos. But like I said, I just do it on my selfie tarot because I like to focus on Instagram and then bring you guys over here. But I am going to be doing astrology videos, astrology content videos. So we're going to just focus on the 4 groups, like who is this? Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Capricorn, and you guys can get some astrological things going on. Okay, so I really want you guys to. I really been more focused on birth charts anyway, personally for myself and like my partnerships and me studying that. So you guys I'm gonna be creating. I have some content created, but I'm gonna be creating more content for you guys to all just watch study videos. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. I love you all so much. Ciao, bellos.